I'm ready for more. Game time.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
From the 27, Herbert. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Darnell Mooney, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers, on just 2 plays, have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Mahomes now to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. But Charles, first drive here, a little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He'll dump this off to Akers. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, But this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
From the 39, Herbert trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Oh my God.
And he is going to have the
Dude, what's up, dog? For real. You heard? Where'd you go last night?
I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first
down.
You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Escaping the pressure.
Brian, I was watching, I was on TikTok earlier. You know that guy's sister? Well, Zach Wilson's ex-girlfriend, that Mara girl? Her new boyfriend's sister. I seen on their TikTok. Somebody commented, she posted a TikTok, they said, do you know Zach Wilson? Like, yo, like, let's be real. He probably popped that down.
And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys.
By him running the football.
He's 2 for 500.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
He's even his back?
No, he's not home. He's at family's house, I guess.
Then why play?
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
I'm about to start doing freaking crack.
I forgot that I have that
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
So he keeps getting
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On first down, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. Now a 2nd down and 6. Throwing now is Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught inside.
Tyreek Hill took the absolute top off his boy. He took the top off of his boy drop top.
Not a drop top.
Anything you do, I can do
Chiefs
better.
are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
You forget that's one of the best receivers.
Extra point by Blankenship is up
Just
and
give me
good.
a bunch of
And we'll
Jesus
tie
instead
our
of
score here in
those
this opening
grown
quarter of
ass
play.
man.
Until this year.
That's
So
a young
we'll
age
leave
of
it at
30.
7 now as they kick it away.
That's wild to say, right?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
He didn't even
we will
turn that
start
ball
dead.
because he
here
knows momentum
at the
swing.
25.
Yeah, if you'd have hit stick him, you'd probably pissed all down him.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Respectfully.
And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget
He's
the
running up
inning,
in
the
his cheesy
interception,
run
but they did
formation.
put together, Charles, a nice sustained
That's why I
drive to
got
get
out
him
of
down the
nickel
field.
and
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is
Third down
part two,
comes
right?
if it's
Because
easy.
once they threw the interception
Oh,
and finish off the
he's
drive,
running right to the,
that does them
he's
no
doing
good to
stretches.
go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
This defense for the Chiefs, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
On second and very short, Herbert. Flushed out right. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a give running left is Eckler. He can't get him down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Jerry's sneaking over the clutch tagger, though. I don't want to use him.
7-7, our score after 1. On first down, it's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
The caps in his knees.
For these two teams, they met in L.A. earlier in the year with the Chargers coming out victorious. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep.
Brian.
Yeah.
Throwing
I
again on
just seen
second
a
down.
thing get best top 10 best trash talkers in the NFL. Who you think number 1 is?
That's why Cam Gilmore's
The
the fucking
defense
sack.
rising to the challenge and setting him back on the
All-time trash talkers in the NFL. Who you think number 1 is?
Big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long and Sunday.
Yeah, you seen this list?
To the other side of the football.
He just, yo, he's driving fresh with the towel. There's no way he's not a crazy son.
Who you think 2 was?
Look to throw.
I don't know, but Tyrann Matthews' old ass just got sick.
Out of everybody. It's pretty, yeah, it's pretty simple though. I mean, he's a corner, really good. No, really good. Played in our era. No, Jalen's on the list, but he's 6. Richard Sherman. You know, hey, he was up in their chest in Seattle. Let's be real. When they were, hey, and then it goes Terrell Owens, Des Bryant, D-Hawk, Jalen Ramsey, Antonio Brown, Josh Norman, Phillip Rivers, Steve Smith, Cam Newton, Terrell Suggs, Randy Moss, and Odell.
Stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move.
Phillip Rivers really do be talking shit though, didn't he?
Staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That's what's crazy.
Subtle shit.
Boy, throw a touchdown be chirping in somebody's ear. Boop, 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 boop.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
I'll do a pick.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised.
I'm watching people play right now, dude. There's no way some of these guys' personal best is 22 and shit, right?
Not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
On 2nd and 9, Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
No way.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brian, I'm really trying to go crazy on Call of Duty.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
Same.
Like, damn.
They'll get this out right to Eckler. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another
What
catch
quarter
here
you in,
for
Brian?
good yardage.
7.
Oh, yeah, I got time to eat. I'm eating this pizza.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
He said, I
I just
damn
watched this
near
kid get
just
shit
choked
on.
on a steak.
No, that was bad last night. I really thought I was going to the hospital.
On the give, this is Eckler.
I thought it was over for me.
Here, losing yardage to the 14. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Hey, we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers. But how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
Why is everybody using the HDR?
Because it's hit scan.
On 2nd and 11 now. Herbert. Dancing to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I need that.
Back to throw here, Herbert. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Herbert. Eluding the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up
Sauce is a
incomplete.
big body.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively.
I'm so ready for Mutt, Brian. I'm going to be honest.
And there's another example, another incompletion.
We're about to have a party full of people playing nothing but Mutt.
Charger touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 7
Really?
on the year.
Yeah.
And the Chargers have
Fuck,
taken the
franchise
lead.
fuck now.
No trades.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
It's 14-7. Minute 53 left in the second. I get ball at half. Do we score?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I think I'm going to use a blitz and then a
will
sniper.
bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
All right, I'm running out with an HB stretch.
Good play call.
Because his inside stuff everywhere.
The Chiefs offense
I'm running
about set
straight
to
to
begin
fucking
this
JJ
drive.
or
And following the
whatever
interception,
fucking
we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so
He
they'll
said, oh my
decline
God,
that.
he
It's
choked.
almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
It really smells like ditch in here.
Flush to his right. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Is it crazy that I type in a D and you pop up on my PlayStation on YouTube?
No, that's real nigga shit.
D for dick.
They go play action.
Or Des O'Brien.
Escaping the pressure right.
Yep, I'll toss that
And
shit
he's
straight
left
out.
with no option here but to throw it away. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller,
how much time is in your game?
just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it, because you just called
No,
it
what time right now?
like,
see how close I am. Yeah, I'm right here. I have it. A minute 32 is what I got.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense.
God damn it.
Get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Listen, if we had a decent team last night on Fall Guys, we could have won. But we had two freaking goof asses.
Now it's Mahomes again.
I was trying.
I'm talking about
and he's got
Mike
this down
Daniel.
almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo.
You can score right here for sure.
And they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Mahomes now on first down.
He stopped behind Madden for us. So
He's got swerves. He's got swerves. He's got swerves.
14th touchdown of the year, second of the game.
it was like me with Dion against you.
From tying the ball game here in the final
Killed
minute of
this
the first half.
And him 80 years old.
My blanket ship is up and good, and we are tied here in the second
How could I play like that the whole rest of the game, bro?
You gotta be
This
up.
one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Arrowhead's getting loud.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Hype us up. Hype us up.
The Charger drive about to get going.
On PS5, I swear to God, that crowd
Minutes
gets
of
into
play.
it.
They may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. On first down, Justin Herbert. Flushed out right.
Come on, Will,
Pass
dude.
incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing
Are you
call.
kidding me?
The hit
Well,
comes
the
late.
rookie.
We saw it. There's your flag.
Yeah, I know.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step,
That's the call?
you can hit him as long as it's still done
Brian,
legally.
that's the
But
call.
anything outside of that looks like an extra step was
God
involved.
damn it, Will. You sure he was a safety? It looks big and like burly.
Right. Yeah, this
Off the play fake
Big
to
burly
Eckler,
bitch.
it's Herbert. That's complete to Trey McKinney, the tight end.
he's already
The
got it.
Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now,
We need to get
first and
pressure,
10.
boys.
In the goddamn house.
We need to get pressure.
Here's Herbert.
Here,
He'll get
across
this to
this
Eckler.
question mark.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts
Damn.
as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the
I'm
first
telling you,
half
Brian, the
of
big
play.
nickel's better than that
Back-to-back good
defense you're
plays have
running.
them
That
on the move
335.
on first
You
down.
ain't got the big nickel.
Here's Herbert. And he will find his man on the outside. That catch good for only a couple.
People worry about throwing the out
dive.
route because often it can get jumped. And that can
Nah,
turn to
big
either an
nickel, you don't
incompletion
got
or
it. I looked
interception.
when you backed
Not
out.
on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Yeah, you don't got it. Damn. That right here's, this right here's kind of like the big nickel. The down 2-3-6.
Throwing again.
Kind of like the big nickel.
forced out to his left. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
That ain't no safety, I'm going to be honest. This is a goddamn little linebacker.
4 seconds left in this first half. A timeout call.
He's going to kick a field goal, he don't score.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat.
I hope he's lagging so bad this shit just goes to fucking guys. Told you.
And his kick is indeed good. So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports.
Underneath, if I have to.
This will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Devontae Smith's the big body we need.
Is Devontae the big one?
Yeah, Devontae's a big dude, bro. Look at him. Watch when I come out here. Tutu and fucking Tyreek are tiny.
Yeah, but you got that rookie receiver too. It's a big ass body.
Ready for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game.
I would run Tutu on a drag.
It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Yeah, or a strip.
First and 10, here's Mahomes. Open man is Atwell, complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag
routes. See, I mean, something's going to be open almost every time. If you run a play like that again, put Tutu on a streak and put Square on the drag. Just always mix it up like that. Yeah.
Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
And tell you what really throws them off, put your running back on that Texas route. God damn, fuck them up, motherfucker.
Now here's Mahomes. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Now a loose football. The ball comes out and picked up by the Chargers. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
You was catching and falling too, wasn't you?
And we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Now it's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. On the option, here's Eckler.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Going on the ground with Eckler. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd and goal, Herbert. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert, a 6-yard touchdown run. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Akers. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2, 1st down marker at the 5-yard line. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Boy, that one was well read defensively, and this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the 2nd half rolls along? Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Come on, Brown. One stop, dog.
And that is going to do it for this
Oh,
third
yeah.
quarter
You might be
action.
screwed.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brown, you rocking with some chicken bacon ranch pizza?
What?
You rocking with chicken bacon ranch pizza?
Yeah.
2nd and 6. A handoff, it's Eckler. And fights through one man. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 94 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Eckler, they run left side.
No way. That was the tackle for the last
And
time.
able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Out of the gun, Herbert going up top.
Jeez.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Jeez.
Darnell Mooney. 2 catches, 2
Dustin
touchdowns
Sneed.
here so far. And the Chargers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend it.
We're using cover 2.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Get that top
You didn't have his flat playing back far enough.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one
You had this
bounced
kid
out of
beat,
the
though.
back
That
of the
problem
end
was
zone,
crazy.
so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Well,
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 53 yards.
Reed.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he's got it. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there.
He had to close out. Ain't no way down. Look at this guy tapped on by Chris Moan. Chris Moan like 60 years.
See that? You see that? You see that?
So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
One stop, bro. One stop, one stop, one stop. 3 timeouts.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Randy, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. So
he's running stretch right here, Brian.
1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
About 2:30, maybe, I don't know. You need to stop right here.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 123 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
20 rushes.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. Now room for Eckler. He finds some open field here. Escapes the defender. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers could be on their way to 7-1 as they add on to their lead. No problem there on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Austin Eckler is broken. Niggas in 91 overall.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
I swear your D-line's so weak, I feel like.
I have the leading sacker, all the inside. My defensive line never plays bad again unless I play.
He's a weirdo, though, dude.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those
I'm scoring one play every time against this kid. He'll come out of that cover 3.
So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines,
all he wants to run.
The offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sideline.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Chargers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Oh, how about this? No good.
Is he on the porch?
Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
To throw again on second down, Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let it fly. And this will be caught at the 30.
Yeah, man, I was going to do something really hot.
We get a timeout on the field.
So, buddy. Somebody.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Mahomes.
Brown, 10-1 on the streak.
I threw a pick instead.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game
I'd cut that kid out in the chat, I promise.
officially